Before we get to a video clip of AOC reacting to the Texas 6-week abortion ruling from a couple years ago, which is relevant considering what the state Supreme Court of Florida just passed a 6-week abortion ruling, let's get an overview of what progressives think about this subject. Progressive politicians generally support a woman's right to choose whether to have an abortion and advocate for policies that protect and expand access to reproductive healthcare services, including abortion. They often believe that abortion laws should prioritize the health and autonomy of pregnant individuals and their ability to make decisions about their own bodies. Now off to the video clip of AOC, and following some other key points of progressives on reproductive rights.
Obviously, it provides at least 6 weeks for a person to be able to get an abortion.
And I'm sorry we have to break it down on, break down Biology 101 on national television. But in case no one has informed him before in his life, 6 weeks pregnant means 2 weeks late for your period. And 2 weeks late on your period for any person with a menstrual cycle can happen if you're stressed, if your diet changes, or for really no reason at all. So you don't have 6 weeks. So we know that none of this is about life. None of this is about supporting life. What this is about is controlling women's bodies and controlling people who are not cisgender men. This is about making sure that someone like me as a woman or any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body. And people like Governor Abbott and Mitch McConnell want to have more control over a woman's body than that woman or that person has over themselves.
Let's make something very clear. Rape is a crime, and Texas will work tirelessly to make sure that we eliminate all rapists from the streets of Texas by aggressively going out and arresting them and prosecuting them and getting them off the streets. So goal number 1 in the state of Texas is to eliminate rape so that no woman, no person will be a victim of rape.
When he talks about going after rapists and this language of him that he uses about getting rapists off the streets, the majority of people who are raped and who are sexually assaulted are assaulted by someone that they know. And these aren't just predators that are walking around the streets at night. They are people's uncles, they are teachers, they are family friends. And when something like that happens, it takes a very long time, first of all, for any victim to come forward. And second of all, when a victim comes forward, they don't necessarily want to bring their case into the carceral system. They don't want to re-traumatize themselves by going to court. They don't necessarily all want to report a family friend to a police precinct, let alone in the immediate aftermath of the trauma of a sexual assault. And so while some victims do use that recourse, and that is something that is completely available, and if that is part of their process, that's great. But this idea that we're going to quote unquote end rape when the same type of, frankly, rape culture and the same type of misogynistic culture that informed this abortion law to begin with is also, those beliefs are held by the governor himself and this Texas state legislature. Frankly, there are many people in power, as we know from the Me Too movement, that commit sexual assault, that help their friends cover up these crimes. And some of them even serve in the same state legislatures that are voting on these just these anti-choice bills. It's awful. And he speaks from such a place of deep ignorance and it's not just ignorance, it's ignorance that is hurting people across this country.
Progressives often support measures to protect individuals seeking abortion services from discrimination, harassment, and violence. This may include laws that establish buffer zones around abortion clinics to protect patients and healthcare providers from harassment and intimidation. Progressive politicians may frame their advocacy for abortion rights within a broader framework of reproductive justice, which considers the intersection of race, class, gender, and other factors in determining individuals' access to reproductive health care. They emphasize the importance of addressing systemic inequalities that impact access to abortion services. Well, I hope you like the video and give the channel a subscribe. Also, if you would check out my other channel, Concise Chomsky, and also subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, take care and bye-bye.